welcome to Journey of Crafting. Today I'm going to share with you a couple things. First thing, I am announcing my very first project share with my channel. This is not in correlation with anyone else. I did get the idea to do this from Missy on Do What You Love, but this particular share is my own. And I wanted to do something that I feel is current and it's kind of all over the place. So what I'm going to do is, you see two bags here, don't you? Yep. So what I'm going to do is I want to do a project share on bag flips or flip bags or pocket bags, or there's so many different names for this particular item. It's crazy, but it's very current, and it's super simple. Even if you don't have a bag, I can show you how to make one to create this concept. So the first thing that you're going to do is, I am not using the little tiny mini bags for a couple reasons. One, once you fold them in half, there's nothing left. But two, I can never find them. So even when I did like a mini bag project share with Missy, I had to create my own bag because I couldn't find one. My Dollar Tree, my Target, all of it, none of it has it. So this concept is super simple. All you do is we'll take a traditional lunch bag. Have done nothing to this. I took it out of the big, huge multi-pack that I have, brought it over here and set it on my table. Didn't do anything else to it. So the concept for this is insanely simple. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm just playing around with this bag, and so what you're going to do is, you're going to find your bag that you have. You're going to fold it up as high as you really want to make it. So we're going to do this length right here. So we're just going to basically fold this right over, just like that. So we now have a pocket here and the main pocket here. So how are we going to close this? Now I'm going to use Fabri-Tac just because it's right here. You can also use the, I think it's Scott Quick Dry Glue, which is a really good glue. I actually don't have that glue. So the wet glue that I typically use is this Fabri-Tac. I would not suggest using a tape. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue this to the back here, and I'm going to flip it over and put a line of glue here. And you really don't need a lot of this Fabri-Tac, but we're going to fold it over, and now we have created our bag flip bag pocket, whatever you want to call it. So from there, you can do all kinds of things with this. You can put goodies in here. You can put goodies in here. I will make another video completely on the process of how I am going to decorate my flip bag thing. Now, for the sake of this project share, I do not have a theme in mind. If I want you guys, because it's my first project share, I don't want to say, okay, well, do this. It's my very first one. So I want you guys to do a theme that best represents your style. So if you really love crafting Christmas stuff and you do that the best out of everything, do a Christmas one. If you really do shabby chic very well, do shabby chic. If you do steampunk really well, do steampunk. If you like the big, huge, bright, in-your-face colors and you make them do really amazing things, then do that. So that's what I want to happen with this. So with this one, I'm actually going to make this one a little bit different. I was just playing with it a minute ago, and I was just like, oh, wait, that's kind of cool. So I'm actually going to create 2 pockets here. Basically, all I did was I took this flappy flap here. I folded it down. We're going to create a pocket right there after my glue comes to the bottom. We're going to create a little pocket right here, and we're going to glue the other side like this, and we're going to glue that down. We're going to give that a minute to adhere. It doesn't take very long for the Fabri-Tac to stick, but this is super, super thick bag. This is craft paper bag from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys have gotten this size before, but this paper is really thick, and it doesn't like being, it's not very malleable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bone folder, and I'm going to kind of force this down a little. And now it should be good. Now I'm just going to pick an area, and I'm going to fold up. Now, if you guys notice that this bag, it has shrank in height, but the width is still way there. Like, you have a lot of width. So just get really creative with your bags. What do you want to do? What do you want to show the world? Because every bag that I get sent in, I will be making a video as they come in on who made this and who made that, what they did. So if you specifically don't want your bag shown or your project shown to the world, then just, I will open every package and read any note that is sent to me. So if you do not want them shown to the world, I will simply say, okay, Amanda sent me a package, but she doesn't want me to share it. It's a little personal, blah, 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 whatever the reason might be. So I will absolutely keep all of those requests in mind. So now what we have is we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket here. So as you can see, the depth of this pocket is slightly shorter than this one here. Now I would suggest you let the glue dry. I would suggest you guys let the glue dry before you start playing with the pockets. Now, all of this stuff here, it can be as is. You can tear it apart. You can do different things with it, whatever you feel like doing. So, like I said, these are super, super easy to construct. It's a matter of flipping your bag up, which I think is why it's called a bag flip. That's all you do. You take a bag, you flip it up, you make a little pocket. So now you have this pocket and you have this pocket. So as far as the project share goes, the bag itself can be any theme you want it to be. If you want, you can put goodies in it, but please do not feel required to put goodies in it because you may not get goodies back. So if, say for instance, I send Joe Bob a bag flip and it's just filled to the brim with goodies, because you know that's what I like to do, I am not going to expect the same package in return. So if I send, you know, 3 goodies out, I might get 3 goodies back. I might get 17 goodies back. I might get 2 goodies back. So just keep that in mind. If you like sharing and that's what you want to do, by all means, fill your bags up, do what you want to do. But if you are expecting a lot of goodies in return, not everybody knows how to do that. Not everybody is as fortunate to be able to do that. So just with your goodies, be mindful. Not everybody's going to fill theirs up the same way that you fill yours up, whether it's 1 item or whether it's 10. The theme, anything you want to do. Make sure that you put a card in here. Just, I will come up with a couple different things, like 5 things I think I might list, and I'll try to add those either into the editing or into the description. But you know, how long have you been crafting? What is your favorite type of crafting? Blah, blah, blah. Just 5 things about yourself. Add your name. And the card itself, I want you guys to either create a card or alter a card. So if you find a card that's really pretty and you really want to use it, then alter it in some way to kind of put your own twist on it. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to run this until the end of October. I know that I'm putting this out there super late in the month, but I do want to do one. I do have an idea for November, so I want to make sure that that video is up as soon as possible. That way you guys have all month to, you know, do whatever. So yeah, if you guys like this idea and you want to partake in this project share, my address is in the description box below. It is a P.O. box number. Any address that I get to me, I will not share. I do not share them on the internet or in my videos. So be assured about that. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, also, if you send me a package for this project share, when you send the package, make sure that you send me a self-addressed envelope with the same postage paid that you paid to send out. So if I pay $1.25 to send this to myself, okay, that's weird. Okay, so if Joe Bob pays $1.25 to send his flip bag to me, then he also needs to include an envelope that is self-addressed and it has the postage of $1.25, because that's what it's going to cost to get it back to you. This is the first time that I've done the project share, so I'm sure that the postage will be, you know, a little wonky, but as we do more, everything will iron out. So please don't worry about little small details. Just know that in order to get a package, you need to send me that self-addressed stamped envelope. So yeah, that's it. I think that is completely it. I showed you guys 2 bags. Oh, I did want to show you guys how to create a bag. And honestly, I'm just going to grab a sheet of scrap paper here real quick. I think this was from my planner. This is super easy. The thing that you need to do with this is grab whatever you have to make that score mark and score at a 1/2 inch. Oops, score at a 1/2 inch. Don't rip your paper in half like I just did. Score at a 1/2 inch. And now you have flaps here that you can fold in. Well, we're going to do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Fold in this way, and just ignore that because I ripped the paper in half. And I'm going to try to do this really quick, honestly, because I completely forgot about the fact that I was going to show you guys how to make a bag. So now what you can do is you can, you can fold it up like this. Fold it in half. You would maybe want to make it a little taller. I'm not sure, honestly. Fold it in half like this. Score it. And we're going to unfold it, and I'll show you why. Now we're going to unfold it. We're going to take these little flips things right here. So we just scored on the side 1/2 inch, folded those in, folded the entire thing with your flaps folded in half, scored on the bottom, open it back up, unfold your flaps, fold it wrong side or right sides together like this. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut an angle right up until that score mark right there. Same thing with this side. Cut an angle right up until that score mark right there. What that's going to do is it's going to take a lot of the bulk out of your bag. So now you have a bag. You use your favorite adhesive, whether it's Fabri-Tac, double-sided tape, Scotch tape, don't really matter, as long as it will hold. I don't think Scotch tape would be a great idea. It might work, but anyway. So yeah, there's your bag. Now, you do the same exact concept with your pocket here. You find a scrap piece of paper. You find a scrap piece of paper. Get it? Scrap piece. Okay. You find a scrap piece of paper here. You fold at a 1/2 inch, or you score at a 1/2 inch here. You measure how big your bag is. And this bag is 6 inches. So you measure out 7 inches because that's how big your bag needs to be 6 inches. Or your pocket needs to be 6 inches, right? But we're scoring at a 1/2 inch on either side, right here and right here. So instead of measuring 6 inches, your pocket's going to be too small. If you do that, you measure 7 inches and you score at a 1/2 inch on each side. Twink, twink, twink. And now we can, oh, I forgot the third side. Don't do that. Your pocket will be open. And you score at a 1/2 inch on the third side. So 3 sides. 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Then you throw your cutter on the floor because I'm trying to hurry. Now you fold all your pieces. Now you're going to have this little X right here. What you're going to do is you're going to cut straight across that X. See right there? I just cut straight across that X. There is the X. There is straight across. Okay? And there we go. Now you adhere on this side here, this side here, this side here. Then you put it to your created bag and you have a pocket like so. So then you have your little pocket here and your pocket here. You can add handles, really whatever you feel like doing. If you want to extend the pocket a little bit, just add a piece of paper that you fold in half, and you can add it to this right here. Oops, this right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you kind of an accordion, and you will be able to have a more extended bag. That makes sense? So, that's if you don't have a bag. But yeah, I think I have went over everything. I somehow managed to get that little, I think it's because I didn't actually glue anything. That little tutorial in like 5 minutes, which is crazy for me. Anyway, bag flips. Take your bag, fold it in half, create a pocket of some sort. Get creative, guys. Get really creative. I want to see what you guys can do, and I want to show everybody. I'm super excited for this. I really hope I'm not the only one that's like super insanely excited for this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to getting all of y'all's projects in the mail. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, bye guys.